And welcome
to another Justice video.
This week, Melinda and I are going to be reacting to the new Cruella trailer. And this is the second official trailer they put out. The last thing we reacted to was actually just a sneak peek, and then like a month before that, we reacted to the official trailer 1. So this should definitely give us some more context and maybe paint a better picture of what this movie's gonna look like.
And you know what's crazy? I wouldn't have even known that it's a sneak peek. Well, yeah, it was shorter. It was
a
shorter.
little bit
It was
shorter.
only like a minute long, but still you saw a lot in that minute. So
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what they're gonna show us in the second trailer and what kind of like, what more is there gonna be to the story.
Yeah, so kind of go over real quick what we already know is, so it looks like she's basically starting from the bottom and she's gonna probably work her way up. It looks like there's this like maybe mentor figure or this lady that's in charge that kind of seems like someone she maybe wants to be like, but probably gonna do it way better.
She goes a little crazy. you see the craziness that she goes.
A little bit, yeah.
Still want to know how the dogs are gonna come into play. We still don't really know how that's gonna come into play.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like messages being played out here through the fashion and through her, you know, riding Cruella all over the buildings. Like she's definitely trying to make some statements here too, so.
I just need to know what as the teacher in me would say, the main idea of the plot is.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let me give you some advice. You can't care about anyone else. Everyone else is an obstacle. You care what an obstacle wants or feels, you're dead. If I'd cared about anyone or thing, I might have died.
Interesting.
You have the talent. Whether you have the killer instinct is the big question.
Interesting.
I love the
She thought she owned everyone.
It's foolish. Unhinged. Well, you're fired. Why are you speaking?
I think you nicked me. But there's something about poetic justice that's just so poetic.
You won't admit you love me, and so how
Do you have a light?
ever to know? You always tell me.
Get her.
This doesn't have to be a scene.
It really, really does.
Yes.
I'd like to remind you all that I'm doing this in heels.
What was your name?
Cruella.
If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started.
I want to make trouble.
I do love trouble.
Being
Oh,
You
wow.
have a bit of an extreme side. Yes, darling. And what fun that is.
There's already
She stole my
Dalmatians.
dogs.
I guess you must hate
I
her.
have like goosebumps.
She has made it me or her. And I choose me.
Don't worry. There's lots more bad things coming.
Perhaps.
Oh yeah. They gave us a lot more on that one.
I have like goosebumps still.
Yeah?
I cry.
That was definitely a really good trailer.
Why did it make me cry?
I love how inspired you were by it.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to be like that, like fuck. I think why the villain is so likable is I think we can all relate to like wanting something like that bad.
Yeah. There's a couple things here that have become very obvious to me that weren't initially obvious to me in the first couple of trailers. And the first thing is this other lady's definitely going to be more of a villain in this movie than I originally thought. I originally thought she was just going to be kind of like someone that she looked up to and like, oh, I can do that better. But no, they're definitely going like head to head on this and they're definitely against each other. So I thought that was interesting.
Honestly, like what I like about it so much is it's almost like A Star is Born. Like,
yeah.
you know, like one is like, and it's just like the battle of like the what's it called in Star Wars?
It's like the rule of two.
Yeah, the rule of two. This is what this reminds me of and has that vibe.
Yeah,
and
the
it's-
master and the apprentice.
Yes, that.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, even piggybacking on all of that and this lady being her enemy, this is where her obsession with Dalmatians probably comes from. She has a history with it, and I thought, you know, it was just going to be something that she found later down the road, but no, this definitely goes back to her past, and that's probably why she was triggered by these Dalmatians, because like you said in the other video, you think when she finally steals the hundreds of Dalmatians, that's her snapping point.
Yeah.
And so I think you're right, that might be reminding her of maybe something traumatic from her past, and this is probably going to give us context to that.
Okay, this is such a theory. I'm just having fun. I'm thinking that she doesn't get the dogs this time. She's like, she stole my dogs, and she's not going to be able to keep them.
Right.
Like, it's going to be something, that's why she goes back to them later.
You know, I don't even think her stealing the dogs this time has anything to do with turning them into a dress or anything.
Yeah,
I think it's purely just trying to get at her enemy. You know,
Yeah,
she's
100%.
they're just going back and forth here, and I think that was one of the ways that she just tried to get on her nerves or something.
Oh, and I love it because she's like, this doesn't have to be a scene, but it really does. And I'm like, I feel that energy sometimes.
Yeah. You know what became very obvious from that scene too, the masquerade ball and everything, is she is in disguise here.
Yeah.
I don't think that anyone really knows who she is, and I think Cruella is like her call sign. If you think back to their conversation when she was like, the question is, do you have the killer instinct or not? You know, she just had her regular red hair, and she looked more, just like a more typical person, I guess you could say.
Aiden, as you were saying that, my mouth was dropped, and I was like, everything was falling into place
Yeah.
for me, because I was like, what do you mean? Because she said, like, who are you, or something, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh wow, she'd just be like being mean, like pretending that she doesn't know. Like her intern. But I'm like, oh no, like she's disguising herself. She's gonna play as this person's other.
Yeah, she's totally creating this identity, I think, and that's why, you know, she has the hair color change. That's why, you know, it's perfect that this whole masquerade thing is happening. And I think furthermore, that's why even in the other trailer we saw her, she had future written over her face. I think that was another way of her masking her identity. Maybe that comes after this or something, when she's realizing that this new identity is actually working, and it's causing scenes, it's getting people to talk. It seems like that's exactly what she wants. So with this whole new identity thing, a lot of people were saying before that we're seeing some Joker parallels here, but I want to retract that a little bit. I'm kind of seeing and almost hoping that maybe we're seeing more of some like Robin Hood vibes. Maybe that's more what it is. Maybe she's someone that's speaking for the outcast, who's speaking for the people that don't have a voice. You know, maybe
what if she's speaking like for her work?
Exactly.
That'd
you
be
know,
fun.
I think this movie is going to be something completely different than any of us could have expected. I think they're going to turn this Cruella character into someone that actually stands for things and maybe has... Yeah, you know, just maybe has a deeper background and a deeper meaning to her actions than we all could have originally thought.
Like, that was what I had said in the beginning, because she's almost just been an idea.
Yeah.
She's never been anything, and so that's what separates her from people like Maleficent and people like Ursula, who already have their stories in like the Disney universe. This is going to be her story, and I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes, exactly.
I got some nails, and these are kind of, well, first these are Harley Quinn inspired, but I'm going to get Cruella nails the next time that I get my nails done, and the movie comes out at the end of May 28th, and I just wanted to wait and to get these, and I don't know, I'm just...
Even those already have some Cruella vibes too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fangirling over Cruella.
Yeah, this movie definitely looks really good, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let us know down in the comments below your thoughts and theories about this. If you like the direction it's going in, if you like that we're gonna get this new character, Cruella, we're gonna get so much more context into her past, or do you like keeping Cruella kind of a mystery, and you like just thinking of her as just this evil character that we don't really know anything about? Let us know down below. And on that note, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JustisBand. I hope everyone out there has an excellent week, and until next time,
Catch you on the flip.